So whenever you're making a rotation on these high mobility, high damage heroes, you want to think about who is the easiest kill on the map, right? Who will I have to expend the least amount of resources to kill, and who will die the quickest. So looking at the enemy heroes, now we're talking about cores here, right? We're not talking about the supports. So obviously the Rubik is probably the easiest kill on the map, but we have an Abaddon, we have a Kunkka, and we have a Drow Ranger. Yes, the Abaddon is half HP, but my eyes are on this Drow, guys. The eyes are on the Drow. I can delay Abaddon's game, and he can still have impact. He can still bubble people. He can still heal people, that kind of thing. Drow, on the other hand, we want to pressure this Drow. She is the squishiest hero on the map. On top of that, she's their carry. So every death that she has benefits my team greatly because we are farming and she is dead, right? She is dead. So on top of that, we also have to consider my heroes. So who needs help, or who will they want to pressure the most in these early stages, right? They want to pressure the Jug. But around this time, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, it gets harder and harder to kill the Jug. If he's ever in danger against this team, he can just spin TP. Me, if I'm ever in danger, I can just Remnant out, right? The Axe, on the other hand, is the hero that they want to pressure. And I can play around that, right? They are going to play aggressive on this Axe. They have an Undying and they have a Drow. So what are they going to do? If Axe is on the lane, they're going to fucking kill him. They're going to try their best to kill him. Right? We're going to play around that. So we want to help our Axe. We want to kill the Drow. It is the most logical conclusion then that I want to go bottom. Okay? I want to go to the bottom part of the map. All right. So the conditions have been set. I want to kill the Drow. I'm going to haste down there. I'm going to kill her. Watch my player perspective. I see Axe getting gone on. Screw that. I'm just going to pour it in. And we know they're going to commit all these resources on the Axe. They're going to win this lane, right? They're going to kill Axe 20 times, right? Axe can't touch the wave. So they've committed Soul Rip, they've committed Decay, everything. Drow's out of position. Aggressive on the Axe, reading that move. I'm down here, I'm on her. And obviously she's going to die here. The fuck does she do? Now, here's where I have multiple options. I can go back mid and farm, use the remainder of my haste to get back to the lane. Obviously, I could do anything in the game. I could go hit my Ancients if I want. But I'm going to continue to pressure the lane. I would like to relieve pressure from my Jug, and by doing that, I can maybe force the Rubik down here. Obviously, I could be up there, but I'm not. We've established I don't want to gank the Abaddon, right? I don't really want to do that. I want to gank the Drow. So maybe I can pull Rubik down here. Maybe I can pull Kunkka down here, right? This problem of Kunkka free farming can be alleviated if Kunkka comes down here, right? So I want to play aggressive. On top of that, I'm a level 7 Ember versus a level 4 Undying. I do have the damage to kill him, right? So I'm here, I'm on him, I'm clicking. I can speed it up. He dodges the arrow, gets a nice soul rip off, okay? We still have damage though. And here comes Kunkka. Now here's where it gets a bit dicey. Okay, we've successfully got a rotation. We have a Remnant this way. I can do multiple things here. I could kite back into these trees. I could walk up. But instead, I'm going to keep walking forward towards my Remnant. Not an ideal scenario for me. Oh, well. So I get X'd. I get torrented. I dodge with the jaunt there. And now here's where I'm in a bit of a bind. I don't have boots, and they both have boots. So if they're going to run me down, they could easily run me down. I have enough mana for only a couple of spells. So I have to use my bottle here. Mirana salves me. Drow TP to a bad spot. She's not under the lane. She's not farming these creeps. She's going for a kill. Okay, so I throw a Remnant out. And I have multiple options. I could stick, return to this Remnant. That would leave me with no Remnants, no spells, no mana, and I would absolutely die there, and I would have no Remnants, right? But I'm going to make the most of this rotation. Tidebringer coming in, I wand, get hit, and I deny to a neutral creep. Whether intentional or not, that was the best play I possibly could do. I forced rotations down here, I forced Drow to TP to a bad spot, and I killed her. Now, might I add that they cannot see this Remnant. I repeat, they cannot see this Remnant. I will go to player perspective of the Drow. So she is not dominating, that is a bug, but this is her player perspective on returning to the lane. So Ember threw down a Remnant. I don't know where the fuck that went. And this is where I want to stress that you are making your rotations as impactful as possible. As impactful as possible, yes. Why rotate down and kill the carry once if you're just going to go back to your lane, right? Killing Drow one time does not greatly improve Axe's win probability in this lane. As you see, the net worth, Drow is still on top of her, and Drow Undying is naturally going to kill this Axe 4, 5, maybe 7 times in the lane. So, they don't see this Remnant. They could imagine, right, if she's played enough Ember, she can imagine I have a Remnant here, but she doesn't see it. So it's out of sight, out of mind. She has no idea. So she's going to come back bottom. She's going to get soul ripped. Kunkka doesn't have TP. Undying's walking back to base. The cards are being set. They somehow miraculously kill the Abaddon, despite Abaddon being about 1,000 net worth on top of Juggernaut. Cool. But that's not important. Now, here's where it gets scary for Team Radiant. Now, let's look at the win probability at this point in the game. About even, right? About even, actually favoring the Radiant, because the Radiant has pretty good lanes, right? Abaddon doing well, Drow doing okay, you know? But Drow's 0-1, right? It would really suck if she was 0-2. Here comes Ember to kill her again. Why not? So she's gonna respawn. I guess she'll have 6 seconds of downtime, but her game's pretty griefed, guys. Her game is pretty sad. Now let's fast forward to a point in time, and we can see the impact of these rotations. Sure, there are other parts in the game where impact our win probability or whatever, but we can see the impact of these rotations, what they have done for our team. Drow's died twice. I'm getting net worth. Jug's getting net worth, right? Why is Jug getting net worth? Because he's Jug. As the game goes on, it's going to be harder and harder to kill him. So let's fast forward to, I don't know, 15 minutes. We can see net worths and we can see win probability. Oh. Huh. Drow's behind Axe? What? Huh. Actually, we threw, but regardless, moves have been made to get this to a certain point, right? We probably threw around here, but we do win the game very, very concisively, right? Jug gets his Battle Fury, he gets his items, he's impossible to kill. Ember gets his items, he's impossible to kill. Axe has items in a game where Axe should not have any items, and we win the game. Thank you very much. Hopefully this was informative and concise.